Hey guys, so last video we were harvesting our alfalfa. I went to take the rake home and my one front tire blew out on the road. It started bulging out weird, didn't quite blow up. I got a new tire put on this side. I was taking a better look at the other side then. That tire was wearing out too, so we decided to get that one changed. So I'm gonna get this tire back on here because we want to use this tractor for spraying today. Gotta hit the alfalfa. We had some bug pressure. Want to take care of them. I got that alfalfa sprayed, wasn't a big deal at all. Working in my office here this afternoon. Thought I'd show you guys what I'm working on. Just editing a video here of me editing video of me changing a water line there. Drove out to our one rented farm. We're just gonna take a look at the corn and beans here. This farm we have some issues with pickles sometimes, which is a vine that grows on top of the corn late in the season. And it can cause all types of problems when we're trying to harvest it. So brought my drone along, figured we could just look from above, make sure these fields are clean. It's a little more common for us to have pickles at this farm, so I wanted to make sure I got a good view from above. There could be some pickles that are just starting to grow that'll take off more in the next few weeks, but could at least see here if there's any major spots that need to be addressed. Last year we had him in spraying fungicide at this farm and he saw some pickles, so he went back with some herbicide to kill those off. From what we're seeing from above here, these fields look clean. I think we'll be good this year. Hey guys, so it's the next day here. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape this dry cow barn out right now. We have some young guys that work for us that normally scrape this barn. They're away this week. These dry cows can all run out to pasture. We're out there right now. It's not too hot out. The sun's not really out today. The weather has been a lot nicer all week. Cows don't spend near as much time in here if it's not so hot out. I could almost not scrape this today. We could wait till tomorrow and then we'll be good for the weekend. It's not even dirty hardly. Yeah, we'll let this go. Beds are clean. I know the calves need bedding, so we'll go throw some bedding in there. We want to move the oldest 9 calves out of here next week. We just gave them a vaccine to help with the transition. Some of these calves get messy in here once they're too big. It's not good. We have a lot of trouble with flies in this calf barn. It's everywhere in here. We put bait down, kills a bunch of them, but there's still tons of flies. Thought we'd set up this fan, see if we get some air moving, if that helps at all. So just rig this fan up, we'll see if that makes a difference. I know flies don't like wind. I don't know if that's enough wind to do too much. Got a little issue in the freestall barn. Found this morning when I was milking. It's actually not a big issue, it's just the bolt that holds the wheel on fell off. Changed this motor last week, it's working really well, but then that bolt, I guess, somehow worked loose. Wow. I'm glad that cap's just bigger than the slats. It's actually been working really well since we got that motor changed. Just noticed the cow freshened. Number 25, she's actually a half Montebillard, half Holstein, half Monte. We had just tried breeding a couple Holsteins to Montebillard a couple years ago to see what kind of cows these crossbred animals make. Dad got her some warm water. They oftentimes will drink it if you give them a bucket like that. It's really good for them to rehydrate. Even in the summer, they seem to like the warm water. I usually drink 5 to 10 gallons of water if you give it to them like that. I'm just gonna pull that calf over here to this pen. We wanted to breed her with a Viking Red. It's another breed. It's like a triple cross they do. This is just bred back to a Holstein. She had to have her calf, so. Just looking at her udder, it's not the nicest looking. She's acting a little funny. That other breed is just makes her a little different than the regular Holstein. I'll milk her this afternoon and feed the calf her milk. We just hooked up the cattle trailer. Got 2 cows to sell today at the beef sale. I started the robot up. Looks like it went 1 round and it worked. Wheels didn't fall off. It's a little while later here. I'm gonna get this new calf fed. Looks like she's pretty hungry. We milked her mom. Got 4 quarts of colostrum here. This first feeding is extremely important for these calves to get that immune transfer from the mom through the colostrum. The sooner you can get it to them, the better. We try to give them 4 quarts for that first feeding, at least 3 quarts. We are a dairy farm, so we're separating the mom from the calf. We do it right away. The reality is the sooner you can do it, the better. Letting the calf in there to drink from the mom really doesn't help anything. We like to get the cow over, get her cleaned, get her milked out good. Make sure we know how much milk that calf is getting so we know it's getting that good first feeding. See if this calf's gonna drink. I bet it will. It looks pretty frisky. Two quarts in. I've fed a lot of bottle calves in my life, and what I just showed you there is the absolute best strategy to train a new bottle calf. Got to straddle their neck. They're naturally going to want to back up, and you just go to a corner. Once they're stopped, they have no choice but to drink. And then at first you got to kind of stick the bottle in their mouth, squeeze their mouth a little bit, and then they all of a sudden start drinking. This calf had no trouble downing 4 quarts of milk. The old motto is 4 quarts within the first 4 hours of life. It's kind of the goal, but we pretty much just say as soon as we can. Sometimes if a calf's born a little while after milking, it's going to be more like 6 to 8 hours. This is a little heifer calf. She's not even that big, just drank a whole gallon of milk. Chasing me around still. It's soon going to hit her that she's stuffed and she'll take a nice long nap. I'm out of the bunker silos now, so I need to cut this bunker plastic back. This is another job. I don't do that often. As you can see, we are getting back to the back of this bunker. Been stepping this off pretty often to make sure we're still holding up. 21 feet. Today's August the 3rd. We got 21 feet left in this bunk. That is not a lot, but we're getting there. Silage harvest is normally right around September 1st. I have a feeling 25 days or so and we're gonna be done with this. We had a lot of silage. We just fed so much over the winter because we were running out of triticale. Our goal for next year is to just build up a stockpile of forages so we can feed as much as we want, as much as we need to. I think we'll be able to get through this fall. We gotta cut this back. Oh, there went a tire. That's exactly where I want to throw them. That's perfect. Just gonna throw off one row of tires here and cut the plastic. Here we go.